Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Charm Wisdom. My name is Anna, and I am a Mexican Curandera healer who reads oracle cards intuitively and creates this type of pick a cards videos to help us along this journey so-called life. So today's pick a card reading is in regards to August blessings. What blessings do we have coming towards us in the month of August? Now, not to burst you guys' bubble, but as I love to touch on the good things, I also like to touch on the opposite things that kind of help us, or kind of give us the lessons in order for us to reach this type of blessings. So I do have my deck here, the I think it's called the Spirit Animal Oracle, to pull some cards at the end. So after we hear our blessings, we can hear some opposing energies, or just energies that teach us lessons, and challenges that we might have for the month of August too, so that we can always be aware of that, as well as it's always better to be aware, than just to go in life in blindly, right? Okay, so in front of me I have 3 pick of cards. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. If you have already choose your pile, go ahead and click on the timestamp down below. If not, go ahead and pause the video, take a deep breath, and ask your guides, what are the blessings that are coming towards you in the month of August, and what do you need to know in regards to the month of August. All right, so if you guys are ready, let's go right in. So pile 1, this is your reading. So what do you need to know for the month of August? What blessings is coming towards you in the month of August? So let's see. So we got Mother Mary, love and peace, let go of the need to be right, choose peace. Peace, mother healing is available at this time. Milk and honey. So what I keep hearing in my head over and over again is peace, 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 peace. So if what I'm getting is, and what I'm also hearing, that the month of July could have been very rocky for you, or very up and down, or it's just the opposite of peace. So I believe the month of July could have been very challenging for you, but so I feel like in the month of August, especially since the month of June, we were in that Cancer energy, we were always in our feelings. So not that we're now going into Leo season, or are in Leo season if you're watching it, depending where you're watching it. The energies are shifting. So I feel like your energy will be shifting in the month of August. So there will be more peace. And I feel like you'll also be letting go of the need to be right, of always needing to dig, or always needing to look for answers in order for you to take the next step, or take that leap of faith, or, just basically indulge in the moment, or indulge in your blessings. You're definitely having more abundance, more sweetness in your life. So again, the month of July could have been very bitter. So there's going to be more sweetness, more honey in the month of August. We got the card blessings. So, we are talking about blessings. So again, yes, there will be a lot of blessings in there for you. I feel like you're going to have more freedom in your financial aspects, and where you're going to have more freedom in to waste money and little things for yourself, or have that opportunity to indulge in things, and and blessing yourself, or just basically just going out shopping. So we got enlightenment, violent courage, take action with passion. So in the month of August, I do see you with the enlightenment card, and then the violent courage card. What I'm getting the vibes is the chariot and the tarot. So I feel like you're gonna be on your way, or you're gonna embark on a new journey, or you're basically gonna be taking action, or just deciding to let spirit take the wheel. But you're gonna I just feel you taking more action, taking more trips, going on a path of enlightenment, receiving more clarity, more peace again. I'd also feel like there's going to be more enlightenment in regards to healing, and especially if it's in regards to a mother. But I feel like in the month of August, you will have a door that will be opening up for you, and then in where you might question, But this door is where you're gonna have more blessings. This door is gonna bring more blessings, more flowing in your life. So we got revelation, listen, parenting, and I was speaking about in regards to a mother. Okay, so we got a lot of yellow here. So we because the bird in the yellow was kind of calling out to me before I started pulling these cards from under, you guys' pile. So we got revelation, and we got listen, and we got parenting. So revelation gives me that tower moment. So I feel like things of probably in the month of July, things were coming down, things were crumbling, and meaning where there was being a lot of changes. So how I was saying, in the month of July could have been very bitter, very challenging for you. So now you're stepping into this new cycle, this new door, and where it's gonna give you the opportunity to bring in more blessings, revelations. Of course, clarity is coming in. If you were if your mind was kind of clouded in the month of July, or you just didn't simply know where to go, which path to take, or where opportunities to pick up, what not to pick up. So that's why the card listen is coming up now. So something might be revealed to you in the month of August, but you might gonna have to listen to your intuition, as this card resembles the High Priestess in the tarot card. So you're just going to have to be listening to the guidance and follow the guidance that you're going to be receiving for the month of August. So back to the color yellow. So yellow gives me that solar plexus energy, the chakra. So I feel like, this chakra is going to be your main chakra that's going to be pinpointed in the month of August. So, you're going to have the confidence to take on this new path, or to walk through those doors that's going to be opening for you, to be that, violent courage, that knight that's, just going to lead and take action or pursuit on this path, knowing that, that spirit is, leading them in the right direction. Basically having the confidence to take on this new path, or take on anything that you need to take on for the month of August. For revelations, I also feel like, I feel like you're going to have a revelation aspect, and where you're going to have like a aha moment, and where it's going to bring enlightenment to you. And it's like you're going to understand now, because again, there's going to be more peace. So that's going to bring in clarity, and where you see how the clouds here are residing, and then the ship is on the clouds. So you might feel out of place if you take on something new, or if you start a new job, or anything new in the month of August. You might feel out of place, but just know that the spirit is guiding you and taking you to where you need to go, to more financially freedom, more financial stability, in your life. But again, just beware of the things with the parenting, is like, be aware of the kind of thought patterns you kind of grew up with, or the ways that kind of your parents taught you some things that might no longer serve you. Exactly. Financial discipline, exactly what I was saying. Hold the space. Nothing is yet set in stone. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Again, that's that solar plexus energy of, it's kind of, I'm hearing, is to get out of your comfort zone, because you might be holding the space, or you might be in the space of where you feel comfortable and where you're at. But it's like, if the druid is him being kind of older of age, and longer hair and long beards, as that usually resembles of knowledge, profound knowledge, things like that. So I feel like where you find yourself now is like you already learned what you needed to learn. You already have that knowledge of this phase in your life. So it's time to take your life into the next phase. So you can no longer keep holding that same space. We need to move that energy, dance with life, do something to change your energy. So I feel like you might be doing something to change your energy. If you feel like you're kind of tired of where you find yourself now, you might be wanting to look for a job, change your job or something like that. But it's like you know, you're gonna have this opportunity in the month of August. As you know, Spirit wants you to know that nothing is yet set in stone. With that parenting card, it's giving me the vibes of where you're kind of stuck in this aspect or this mentality of scarcity, or of thinking that you need to work hard in order to achieve money instead of, you know, working smarter, not harder aspect in life. So it's something that it was given down or passed down by your parents. And these waves also reminds me of, you know, revelations, change, of tower moment, of, you know, chaotic energy or emotions, and where things were so, you know, of so chaotic, or so many things moving, or so many things happening at once. You know, because here is the ship and here is the water, you know, so you might feel like you're not knowing where you're going, or there's so many things hitting you, you know, you know how when you're in the beach and you're, you know, trying to dip yourself in the water, and then these waves come and hit you, and then trying to get up and another one hits you, and then you're trying to get up and another one hits you. This is the energy that this card is giving me. But it's like, you know, life might be hitting you left and right now, but nothing is yet set in stone. Take this lesson as, you know, things are crumbling down in order for you to build new foundations. Things are crumbling down, the things that no longer serve you. Things are coming down that no longer, you know, satisfy you, or don't it has outgrown, you know, their aspects in life, if you get what I'm saying. So we got the sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out, and then the dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Again, the things coming to light, like I was saying in Revelations, I feel like something, also you might find out something in regards to a parent, or in regards to a woman. But I feel like there's something that's going to come to light. But, you know, Spirit wants you to know that even if, you know, life comes and it hits you out of nowhere, and just, you know, be lighthearted, you know, adapt to the change, and let yourself to be healed, or heal yourself. You know, I feel like, you know, if something does, like a big change comes, or this sudden revelation comes into your life, that something is revealed to you, you know, Spirit wants you to know to choose peace, to not engage in any of whatever might be revealed to you, as it might take your energy, or just kind of put you in this energy of, you know, of what I'm hearing, lonesome, or just a devastation. So just like choose peace and let go of the need to be right. Let me take a sip of water, sorry. Yeah, it's like, don't gaslight your perception or your emotions or anything like that, or don't let nobody do this to you in the month of August. I'm also hearing, beware of the pink colored glasses for the month of August, so remember to stay grounded. Don't lose focus. With focusing out, I feel like, you know, you might be kind of going in and out of, you know, motivation, or some days you might have motivation, and other days you might not have motivation, or, you know, some days you might have energy, some days you might not. So in those days that where you feel like you don't have energy, you know, hold space for yourself, you know, be easy on yourself, and just do something to change your energy, to kind of get you back in the flowing energy, so that way things can keep flowing and not get stagnant. Or don't get carried away as well, is what I'm hearing. I'm definitely hearing a blessing in disguise. So, you know, something in the month of August, like again, could be revealed to you, but to you might be very hurtful, but it might be a blessing in disguise. So, and, you know, you might not see it as a blessing, but this blessing will kind of open you up, or open the doors to something new, is what I'm hearing. Maybe someone, you're going to find out that somebody's been stalking you. I don't know. Maybe. Let me see what else do I get for you guys. So yeah, but there's definitely, you know, more love and peace coming in the month of August. More blessings. A lot of things coming down in order for you to receive new blessings and for you to open yourself up. You know, just keep believing in yourself. You know, I'm also hearing, if you feel like if you're a heavy spender, if you're a person who likes to spend a lot of money, they're also saying to, you know, to find the discipline within your financial aspects. If not, you know, listen to yourself when you know it's okay for you to spend, and when you should not be spending, or, you know, kind of be truthful with yourself when overspending is occurring, basically. But I do see you taking a lot more action in the month of August. Work on your solar plexus chakra for the month of August. Eat a lot of, you know, yellow fruits, so that you can stay, you know, within your power and have the confidence to do things and to take action with passion. So let's see, what are the challenges for the month of August for you guys? So what do you guys need to know for the month of August? So we got claim your independence. Yes, that solar plexus energy is just what I was speaking about. And we have some sacral energy here too as well. Now is the lucky time. Watch and wait. Use your mind wisely. Nothing is wasted. Again, nothing is yet set in stone. Yes, 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 yes. So I feel like some of you guys have been waiting around for something or for someone. So I feel like you guys are going to receive the answer in August, or you guys are going to no longer be waiting for this person, or you guys have been waiting just to see, you know, what steps to take next. And I feel like that's what you guys are going to be doing in the month of August. You know, you guys have been, you know, waiting and watching to see where to go. Things that might have been moving very slowly, as the seahorse, you know, is the slowest and smallest animal in the ocean, and it's kind of, you know, moves very slowly. It only has one tail and it moves on its tail. But, you know, Spirit wants you to know that even though, you know, slow and steady always wins the race. And, you know, you're gonna have a lot of luck, a lot of fertility is gonna be surrounding you in the month of August. But use your mind wisely. And again, with that pig energy, it gives me of, you know, sometimes being lazy, of, again, you know, being in that energy of coming in and out of, you know, of motivation or ambition, of, you know, letting your thoughts get to you, you know. Again, the thoughts of, you know, not having enough, or there's not being enough, of watching out your thoughts. Again, we have more clouds, so be aware of what clouds your judgment, of what can take your power away from you. So remember to stand in your power. Again, number 13 is that high priestess, and then here's the high priestess, and here's her cat. And then, you know, cats are curious. So remember to, you know, to remain curious. You know, if a door opens up for you, you know, be curious and, you know, explore where this path takes you, or where this door takes you, because you might be surprised. Because, you know, we have, now it's the lucky time. So, you know, something could be, this could be your lucky time, or, you know, you might just hit the jackpot, you know, not literal, but, you know, this door might take you to something that you have been wanting for a very long time. And then under the deck, we got nothing is wasted. And it's, again, nothing is yet set in stone. So everything that you have been doing, or, you know, even if it's like with the wait and see, if you have been waiting around for someone, or, you know, just waiting, you know, your time was not wasted. And, you know, during those times, you could have been healing. You could have been, you know, receiving clarity in regards to this, you know, as time always, you know, kind of heals, you know. So remember to always stay in your independence, to claim your independence, your power, you know your worth, during the month of August. If you have to say no, say no. And just dream your world into being and be open to infinite possibilities, knowing that spirit has your back. But again, slow and steady wins the race. And just to surrender to the flow, and just remember from the past, a lot of things, you know, are aligning in your life. So things that do not belong or are aligned with you are falling away or have been falling away. And yes, sometimes life stings. You know, July could have not been a very good month for you, but hey, you know, look head on. You know, times are changing. You know, again, I was saying, you know, the pot of gold, right? Look at the rainbow right here. You know, there's more blessings. There's things coming in your way. So stop looking back. But the month of August, you know, use your mind wisely and move on forward. Because yes, you know, sometimes life stings, but this kind of shows us and gives us the lessons that we need in life in order for us to, again, maybe to claim your independence, to step back into your power. So sometimes you need to lose your power in order to find it, right? So yeah. So that's what I have for pile 1. I hope it resonated, and I hope it helps you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if you're new to my channel. So pile 2. Pile 2. What are the blessings that are coming towards you in the month of August? So again, you know, I have the cards in regards to your blessings. I do also have the animal power oracle deck to shuffle some cards at the end to see, you know, the energies that might want to work against us, or, you know, to see what could prevent us from reaching these blessings or from receiving these blessings for the month of August. All right. So group 2, what blessings are coming to you towards the month of August? So we got Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Time to go. Okay. And funny, because before I started before I flipped this card, I heard moving on. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be moving on in the month of August. So it's like you guys are going to be saying bye-bye, and you guys are going to finally be closing that door from the past, and you guys are going to be moving on because you're going to realize that it's time to move on. But the third eye is not open and see truth for what it is. I feel like you're going to realize and get an epiphany, be like, you know, you're going to be like, what the fuck? What am I doing? Or you're just going to, you know, kind of, your third eye is going to be wide open, and your intuition is going to be speaking to you loud and clear. So it's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? It's time to go. Let's go. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. So we got potential. Crossing bridge. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Again, that releasing. So I feel like, you know, you guys might release someone in the month of August, say bye to someone, or you're basically going to be closing the door in regards to, you know, your old friends. You know, it's like your intuition is going to guide you somewhere. Your intuition is going to want you to take you somewhere, and your intuition probably show you the potential for something better. Because, you know, with the crossing bridge and it being upside down, I feel like, you know, in the past you were not seeing this pathway, or you didn't want to take this pathway. So in the month of August, you're gonna be seeing things for what they are, and you're gonna want to cross this bridge finally. It's like, you know, the volcano, like, it's gonna erupt. Something's gonna erupt. It's like, what the fuck? All right, it's time to go. Let's go. You know. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. Focus. Believe and succeed. Surrender. Snake. Exactly. You guys are letting go of something, letting go of your old self, letting go of your old skin. Your focus will be shifting. It's like it's like you guys see, or you guys might see the potential of, this new path or something new. Is just like, you know what, you're shifting course. It's like your focus is shifting. It's like you thought you wanted something, but it's like, never mind, let's go, it's time to go, let's go this way. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I feel like another message wants to come through. Just give me a second. What I also feel is for the month of August, is like how I was saying with Artemis, with focus. I feel like you might feel like in the month of August, you know what you want to do, or you've been seeing the potential in regards to something. Your intuition might be guide you in towards something, but it's like, you might not want to cross that path, or you might not believe in yourself, is what I'm hearing. But Spirit wants you to believe and surrender to the guidance and to to the path. Trust your instincts. Again, there's a lot of intuition here. Yes, be bold and make the first move. Double mission, Pleiades, challenging and uplifting humanity. And then we got clock, need time, take time. In time cycles, time to heal, progress. So for you guys' pile it's kind of different from the first pile. So I feel like for you guys, with the laid back, rest and relax, I feel like you guys might could have, I don't mean to come off any way, I'm not judging at all. You guys might be, sitting around, watching, you guys' ship pass by, or you guys had just been sitting around, waiting for time, or just letting time pass by, or you could have been in a cycle where you were taking time to heal yourself. But it's like, it's now to take the first step. It's time to be bold and to go. Again, it's time to go. It's like with the uplifting, I feel like, sometimes you sometimes need to uplift yourself in order for you to kind of make the first move, or find the confidence within yourself to basically to cross that bridge, or to take the first step, or that leap of faith. I feel like you're learning to trust your intuition, because we have a lot of intuition talk right here. And then with the surrender card, is that that red is giving me that root chakra. There's also a lot of purple, so I feel like you guys are going through some spiritual upgrades. And with this card, kind of reminds me of astral projecting, of receiving downloads or dreams, and during your sleep state. So you might be having receiving some messages, or from your guides, seeing things or hearing things in your dreams, and it's like your intuition is trying to guide you, or to take this path or take this way. Let's see what else. Let me see what else. Let me just take some moments to see what else. I feel like the month of August is going to be, again, it's like where you're going to want to be more focused in your path, more, you know, and wanting to follow your dreams, or of wanting to reach success, or, you know, making things come true for yourself. It's like before you weren't able to see it, or didn't have the courage to do it. But it's like now in the month of August, it's like you're going to be motivated to do it, to cross that bridge. It's like you're going to realize that you have the potential to do this. You're definitely going to be progressing in the month of August. So if you've been on this path, I feel like, you know, you're going to progress along this path. You might be of Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn. Meaning that, you know, these signs usually are natural leaders. So it's like you're going to want to lead, you know, your life in a different way. Or it's, you know, it's like you're tired of letting things just pass by, or you're tired of watching clouds. All right, let's see. So let's see what energies might challenge you guys for the month of August. Let Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. Slow and steady wins the race. Know your worth. Tend to the small things. Okay, so for others, I'm getting that in, you know, the month of August, I feel like you guys are going to have your eyes set on something, and it's like you're going to have your mind made up, and you're going to want to take action or move things quickly, and just, you know, instead of kind of waiting and seeing what your intuition tells you in regards to this. And this is why, you know, Spirit is telling you that slow and steady wins the race. Do not rush in, or rush in head in or blindly. You know that you are supported. Know your worth. Know that you could do this in the month of August. You know, let Spirit be your guide. Again, it's that intuition. And with the belief in success, you know, it's like you don't know where you're going, but this boat, it's taking you somewhere. So it's like, you know, let Spirit, you know, show you the way. You know, it seems like you guys are going to be gaining a bigger perspective in the month of August for a lot of things, especially in regards to relationships or connections that you had with people. If you're going to be finding out that connections that no longer hold the potential, or that no longer serve you, you're going to be closing the door, and you're going to be leaving them behind. You're going to be closing out a lot of cycles in the month of August. But I do see you focusing a lot on your foundations, your money. So we got 4, and then 3 and 2 equals to 5, and then we got 6. So 4, 5, 6. Again, it's movement, action, steps being given to you. Be bold and make the first move. You know, take the first move, and whatever you've an intuitive hints that you get, or wherever your intuition pulls you. And again, you know, he has a lantern in front of it, light, and that usually presents, you know, light, intuition, spirit, and in which you're letting it guide, Spirit guide you. You are going to overcome obstacles that you might have in the month of August. I do see some obstacles, but Spirit wants you to know that, you know, change your perspective, see things from a higher perspective. Know that, you know, these things are the challenges or obstacles that you may occur in the month of August. It's happening in order for you to slow down and to relax, or to take some time for in order for you to refresh your energy. So there might be some times in the month of August where you're moving and moving and moving. So these kind of obstacles might come out of nowhere in order for you to slow down. Or you might be focusing too much in something in the month of August, and here comes Spirit to be like, hey, you're losing your focus on this. Let's shift it to this way. Or, you know, that's where those moments it's going to come where you're going to have to surrender, and just believe and let them guide you where you need to go. Let them guide you to your success. So we got two snakes here. So you guys might have a lot of be seeing a lot of snakes, or basically a snake is gonna be your animal totem for the month of August. If you want to work with the snake energy, usually when I work with the snake energies, I usually work in letting go of the old skin, right? Since skins usually shed skins, you know, in order for it to have a new skin, because they're growing, right? When they're growing, they let go of the old skin. So I feel like you're gonna be, you know, maturing. There's gonna be a lot of, you know, lessons for you. And then 5-5, so there's gonna be, you know, a lot of quickly swift changes, again, those obstacles. But, you know, some things might come up in order for you to heal. And again, in those moments, you might need to surrender. Not might, but you're gonna have to surrender to these moments. Again, see the bigger picture. You're gonna have to see the bigger picture and think, and know that freedom is yours in order for you to take on whatever you want. In order you might feel like it has a potential or holds a potential in order for you to take. You know that you have the freedom to take it on, to try, even if it doesn't work. And if you know, it's okay to have trials and errors. I'm over here, can't even speak. You know what I'm saying, right? So I feel like in the month of August, you guys might have a lot of trials and errors. I can't even say that word. Whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. Just know that when this happens, you know, just come back to yourself. See things for what they are, and see it from the bigger picture. And it's okay if, you know, if some things don't work out and you have to let go of it. It's okay, you know. That's gonna help you cross that bridge from kind of help you also to heal. And you know, and do not get discouraged if things don't go as planned. Yeah, you know, trust the great mystery, as you know, sweet results will come through for you. And again, you see clearly now. So we have a lot of owls. So intuition, you're gonna have to be listening to your intuition. Surrender. Yes. Again, life is a mystery. Now is a lucky time. Be playful. Embrace the in-between. Okay. So for the month of August, you guys are going to have to be very, very well grounded. Make sure to stay grounded. There's going to be, you know, maybe have some emotional things that might come up for the month of August in order for you to heal. You know, in those moments, remember to surrender to its flow. But I feel like, you know, all these little obstacles are going to be blessings for you, because it's going to help you to kind of step into your power. It's going to help you to, you know, trust your intuition. For this group, I feel like you're learning to trust your intuition, or to, you know, kind of distinguish your inner voice and your intuition. You're learning to surrender. You might be surrendering to the change in the month of August. Some of you guys have been wanting this change. But I do see a lot of 5-5s and 4-4-4. Yeah, so with the 10 to the small things, is like Spirit is saying, don't forget to tend to the small things, which is you. So don't forget to take some time off to rejuvenate your energy, especially if there's a lot of water. So, you know, drink a lot of water, be by water, but you know, just tend to the small things that come up in the month of August that might come up for healing. So that's all I have for pile 2. I hope they help. I hope it resonated. For pile 2, you know, the focus for the month of August as well is going to be surrounding your third eye chakra. So remember to stay grounded and to keep working on your third eye for the month of August. So pile 3. So pile 3. What blessings are coming your way in the month of August? I do have the Animal Power Oracle deck to shuffle some cards at the end to see the opposing challenges that may occur in the month of August. Now, for you guys' pile, when I was shuffling, because I usually shuffle and I only work with jumpers, your guys' pile was popping. It's like you guys have a lot to say, or you guys have a lot to say for your guys' pile, because this pile was popping a lot. So let's see what the blessings are coming for you in the month of August. Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. What did I just say? And I just said you guys have a lot to say, or is either you guys have a lot to say, and that's what it just says. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love. We got regeneration, inner peace, adventures, infinite abundance, fortune. For this group, I feel like there's a regeneration currently happening within your finances, or within your money aspects and the energies of your money. I feel like there's going to be a major shift in the month of August to your money, where you're going to receive a lot more money. Like abundance is going to be pouring into your life. I feel like there's going to be more adventures in the month of August. There's going to be more inner peace. I feel like you have been going through a regeneration, and where you're letting go or let go of a lot of things that no longer served you, or the things that were basically poisonous in your life, or it kept you from growing or from evolving in your life. I definitely see there's more emotional balance in your life. I feel like, you know, you might work in communications, or you're very active in social media, or, you know, like me, where you create YouTube video contents, or, you know, stuff like that. I feel like you're going to want to be more out there, and that's going to bring a lot more abundance into your life, and it's going to bring a lot more adventures into your life as well. We got manifest. You are the magician. You're going to be definitely manifesting a lot of things into your life. Pride, dream and journey. So be careful of your pride. Remember to take a more spiritual approach for the month of August. I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, to honor the cycles, you know, dream big. And we got adventures and journey. So I definitely see you guys going on an adventure, or maybe traveling for the month of August. Maybe traveling for work. Lady, enjoy growth and rewards. For you guys' group, there's a lot of money. I mean, when I was shuffling you guys' cards, I was like, okay. Oh, sorry. It's funny because we have apples and apples here. If you guys want to, might look up apples to see the meaning. It might have an extra message there for you guys. But I'm definitely hearing you're going to be reaping the rewards in your life. And remember when I said growth, how you were letting go of a lot of things that, you know, were keeping you in your pride, or, you know, you're letting go a lot of things that no longer served you or that prevented your growth. So it's that you're not going to be now enjoying this growth, or, you know, enjoying growth in your life. You're going to be seeing now as that adventures in your life. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of things going on in the month of August. Full moon in Leo, again, that pride. Don't let pride get in your way. New moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. Starseed will light you up. Kisses, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. I cannot make this up. I love when the cards just connect together. I really do. I've always find that as a blessing myself, because these cards, just, if you let them, they just tell you a story. But anyways, so we got pride. So you either might be a Leo, or if not, you know, just be aware of the Leo energy of how it might make you kind of arrogant, is what I'm hearing. Or it could just, you know, be make you feel very prideful of you. You know, maybe you might be receiving, you know, a lot more abundance, you know, to remember to stay in this, you know, giving energy. If the, you know, as you know, my guides always tell me, the more you receive, you know, the more you should share, basically, you know, because the universe provides, as there's always needs to be a giving and receiving in balance, right? Let me see. So definitely you're ascending. You know, you're moving to the next phase. You're definitely moving into the next phase. You're expanding. You're manifesting a lot of things. Also be aware of, you know, if you're operating from your root chakra or from your pride or from your fear, you might manifest that. So just be aware of that. Let me see. I feel like, you know, your creativity is going to be on point for the month of August, and where you're going to want to create a lot of things or manifest a lot of things. But, you know, just don't let your pride get in the way if certain things don't work out. But just know that there's going to be other things that's going to bring a lot of fortune, a lot of abundance into your life. You're definitely going to be feeling more confident in order to show the world your talent. But, you know, with this Leo energy, it also, you know, reminds me of, you know, of you maybe, you know, putting too much attention or too much energy into something and kind of neglecting the rest of the world, or neglecting, you know, other things, you know, to keep the balance in your life, keep the inner balance within yourself. Definitely for some of you guys, there is going to be a new relationship starting for you guys. As you know, with the card Ascendance is preparing for union, and then we have new romantic cycle. So definitely a new romantic cycle is happening for you guys in the month of August. And some of you guys might meet this person while you're working, during a gathering, is what I'm hearing as well. This person might be a Leo or a Libra, or just a fire sign or air sign. Doesn't have to be. You know, just what the Starseed card is, it reminds me of, you know, just taking that leap of faith on whatever lights you up, on whatever you feel like, because the new moon in Leo is like your creativity is you're gonna be wanting to express yourself in this all these creative ways that, just spirit is letting you know just to choose the things that lights you up, to not let things kind of drain you. Let things be an adventure for you. Be careful of being carried away by your thoughts, that air energy. Let me see what else. That's all I'm picking up for pile 3. But so let's see what are the energies that might want to work against you for the month of August, or any opposing energies that pile 3 needs to be aware of. Let's see. And basically, it's like what you guys need to be aware of is your pride. Prideful energy. Be careful of being prideful or jealous of other people's abundance. Let's see. Okay, so we got electric eels. Spirit, bring your ideas to life, open to infinite possibilities. Yes. Basically, you're wanting to create all these things, right? Bring your ideas to life. Let the ideas flow to you. Take action on the things that will light you up, because obviously it's going to bring a lot of abundance, a lot of rewards for you. And remember to stay open to receiving. Stay open to the infinite possibilities that things could turn off for you. Act as if you with the chameleon, so adaptable to anything. So with the overcome any obstacles. It's like I feel like you're a person. You're very chameleon-like, so you're very adaptable. You like to maybe change your appearance a lot, or change yourself a lot, or just change your mind a lot. Is what I'm hearing. There will be some obstacles in the month of August, but Spirit wants you to know that Spirit has your back, and you will overcome these obstacles. I feel like there might be some inner obstacles in where you don't know, or you don't know what to be, or what to kind of show the world, basically. So we got nothing is wasted under the deck. Time for a beginner mind. Watch and wait. Surrender not. Be loyal to what you love. Yes. I'm also, to not stay too long in your masculine energy. Have that balance of, of action, and then, resting where you receive. You give and you receive. You give and you receive. The things that you, again, when I was talking about those trial and arrows, I can't say that word. Just know that nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasting, and nothing that you do is wasted. Remember, you guys are gonna have a beginner's mind in the month of August, or try to have a beginner's mind in anything that you want to create. And just watch and and wait for it to turn into success. Watch and wait how it's going to turn into something abundant for you. But you must stay open to the infinite possibilities. Don't close up. And once you create something, if you don't see things popping right away, don't be so prideful and be like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done this, or this and this and that. Just nothing is wasted. Everything is a lesson for you. Everything teaches you something. just, you know, continue to do things that are that you love, you know, so that you can continue to build those solid foundations in your life. And that's all I have for pile 3. Thank you for watching.